So what is the core feature of a tokenized ecosystem? Well, it's getting people to do stuff through the incentives of earning tokens. Tokens are incentive machines. If we can design good quality incentives and disincentives, we can create an environment where everyone is happy. Token engineering is about designing, validating, and optimizing a token-based economy. Doing so allows us to create tokens that are secure, efficient, and align with overall system goals. It is a powerful skill that combines economics, game theory, market design, mechanism design, and complex systems modeling to build sustainable, adaptable, and fair economies in the digital world. So why do we need it? Well, in the rapidly evolving world of Cardano, it's crucial that we develop systems designed for fairness, resilience, and inclusivity. But we need more people to practice these skills, to design better incentives and disincentives so that we can create true systemic change. Token engineering is already established in Ethereum. We want to bring it to Cardano. First, we will educate the community on token engineering through video tutorials. We will deliver an introductory video plus 5 tutorials with supporting text, animations, collaborative Canvas tools, and code. The course content will be translated into Japanese to spread the knowledge with our Asian community. The introductory video will share our journey on how we entered Cardano and started practicing token engineering. The 5 video tutorials will cover content that will educate participants on key token engineering concepts and how to apply them to design better token economies. This will essentially help teams build better tools and communities. A key part of token engineering is to be able to test, validate, and then optimize your token design. Currently, most teams make decisions based on, well, they feel it is right, or they just copy from other projects. We can use modeling and simulation tools to make informed decisions and implement optimal solutions through deeper understanding of the system. CAD is the modeling and simulation tool we have used. The core of what we will deliver is a Cardano stake pool model, a reproducible environment so that everyone can run the models on their computer, chain data available in the cloud for seamless integration, documentation, tutorial video covering the design, implementation, and the use of the model. And lastly, we'll translate the documentation to Japanese as the first non-English language. Our future plan is to support numerous Asian languages. To change the financial operating system, we need to understand how tokens can incentivize and disincentivize collective behavior. Thank you.
Well, question time.
And Sunny.
Hello, Johan. Perfect timing on the presentation, by the way, like literally 1 second in.
Thank you.
But I've got a question, and I might have a follow-up one, depending on your answer.
Sure.
I love what you're doing here. I was just wondering, is this in any way connected to a token launchpad? Or is this this is the precursor to anyone launching a token, right? So they're going to learn how to build the token, but you're not actually going to build a token launchpad on top of that.
No, so this is more just sort of explaining, the whole process of token engineering, how you can design, validate, and optimize it. So it's kind of, I guess, educating people and teaching them some of the tools and the processes, the workflow. And then, it's up to them to do it however they feel is fit for their own projects.
Perfect. I love that answer. And I'll tell you why, because I'm actually helping, I'm an advisor on the team for T-1, which is a decentralized smart contract engineered, basically token launchpad that's launching at the end of February, like March. And this would be a perfect partner to enable people who want to learn to code their own token to then launch it on T-1. So I think there's a really symbiotic partnership there. Some big projects launching on there. That's just one thing. And also part of our Project Simba initiative, starting in Africa, but it's going to be global. We are connected with the University of Nairobi, who have got 84,000 students a year, and they are not being given any opportunities to get into Web3. So I think that we're starting off with the arts department, the Department of Literature, because of the music and film. But once we've tested out how that education works there, we're going to roll it out to the whole of the university. And that's one university in one country, right? And I think that this would be a perfect tool, a learning tool for their computing department, and for people that want to, leverage and get the opportunity and be involved in the opportunity of Web3, particularly Cardano. That would be awesome. So please connect with me after, and I think I can really help you out there.
Sure. Awesome. Sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you, Sunny. So here's a question from the community. I'll read it from chat. So token engineering, as you have mentioned, and which I also agree is important in bringing tangible and accountable value to token issuance. Since this is very important, why do you feel the community has not seen value in your proposal yet?
Yeah, sure. So token engineering, it's not familiar to most. And so I guess part of this, oh, sorry, hang on. That's I'm reading the wrong question. So I think, yeah, one is that it's not familiar to most. It's people can't sort of understand within their own context of, how this can apply to them. And I think a big part of it has been, some of the voting mechanisms that Catalyst have employed. And I guess the great part about this is that, through understanding some of the token engineering principles, you can design better governance mechanisms, better voting systems, so that you don't have some of the issues that we've seen in, previous funds.
And here's another question. Why is your initial translation in Japanese? In terms of Cardano dev base, Japan has limited numbers. Why not consider countries such as Vietnam or perhaps Swahili, a language that is widely used by a country IOG is actively promoting Cardano?
Yeah, it's a great question. Simple answer is that limited resources. So we've just picked one that's more easily to do first. If people are familiar, we've put up token engineering proposals for the last few funds, and previously we have actually mentioned that we want to translate it to not just Japanese but multiple languages, some of those which are already mentioned, but we've just picked one to start with, and then the intention is to translate it to multiple languages, so that everyone can kind of understand it and grow and learn from it.
Awesome, great answer. So last question. This question is quoting a reviewer, where the reviewer mentions the following. The project is to provide tooling for token engineering, but the reviewer feels that it has not been explained thoroughly what is token engineering. Would you like to address this, perhaps in easier terms about what is token engineering?
Yeah, sure. So like I said at the very start of this presentation, it is all about the design, testing, validation, and optimizing of a token-based economy. So essentially, it's just, why are you, can you understand how the system is working? Any kind of project, token-based economy that you're designing and you're thinking about developing, how do you make decisions, right? How do you make sure, how many tokens to have, how long to lock those up for, how people within that ecosystem interact with each other, what's the value transfer between them, all these sort of things. So there's one, it's understanding, how it all works together. Two is that, okay, well, you come up with some sort of a design and say, okay, cool, these are the sort of things that I want to have within my system. But why is that? How have you come to that conclusion? And you can use modeling and simulation as one of the tools to actually validate your design. And then you can make adjustments and optimize for that, right? Because we all want to have the best possible solution that we can, but we need tools and we need the understanding and the knowledge to actually be able to do those things. So essentially, that's it.
Awesome. Any more questions from the participants today? The more questions, the more a proposer gets their message out.
No, I just want to say, I hope you get the funding because you're going to need it in Swahili for sure for Africa. I promise that.
Thank you.